Are you looking for something different? Are you driving to work every morning and saying to yourself, what could I do to pass the time? Well, here's a show for you. Weekdays, Monday through Friday. Have faith, let it begin. It is a show designed for you, the daily commuter. Motivational topics, inspirational stories, personal testimony set out to change the world. Join us every morning live at 7:30 a.m. because this is a show all about faith. My name is Angel, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin. On June 16th, 2018, I launched this show, Have Faith, Let It Begin. Join me each and every weekday at 7:30 a.m. live because this is a show all about faith. Motivational topics, inspirational stories, personal testimony designed for you, the daily commuter. My name is Angel, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
30 seconds to go.
Hi, I am Mia. You're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hi, my name is Isabella, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin. Hello, my name is Amari, and today we are back on another episode of Have Faith and Let's Begin.
10 seconds to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, my name is Angela, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hey, this is Freddie, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin on this July 31st, 2019 Wednesday edition. It is very early in the morning for me. For you, this will be airing at 7:30 a.m. As I started an episode this morning at 5:30 in the morning, I am doing this a little pre-recorded, but it is done this morning because Ariel's been pretty sick. She's okay, just has a cold that I unfortunately gave her, and so does my wife. So I wanted to take the opportunity to make sure I spend the morning with her and to keep an eye on her and, before I go to work. But I want to get right into today's lesson, since it is a pre-recorded message, but it was done this morning at, again, 5:35 a.m. And it goes like this. When you're in a situation, just like I am, where your child is sick or you're sick, one of the things that is very important is that if you're in a relationship, if you're in a marriage, it is important to work together as a team. This morning, my wife said something to me that really put a blessing on my heart. She said to me, "They don't make men like you." And I don't want to toot my own horn and sit here and say to myself that I am the God's gift of men, because that's not the way I'm trying to get my point across. But what I am saying is I was raised very well. I was raised well by my parents, especially my father, who taught me to always treat your wife with respect, to always treat her like a queen. And in situations when you are feeling better and the other two individuals are not, it's even more important to step up more than you already do when things are already on the right path. And I want to stress that to every single male out there. So this episode technically is for every relationship, every person out there that strives to want to be in a good relationship or is struggling in a relationship. It is a team effort. Now this sounds like a cliche. It sounds as if I'm saying something that we've already heard. But the reality is, if you treat your individual like an equal, if you treat your other half, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your partner with respect, and you step up your game, that's really where the love comes in. Love is important, but showing that love, that affection on a daily basis, especially when the other person's not feeling well, can really go a long way. It is showing them the admiration, showing them that you will do anything to make sure that they have less workload than they already have. Waking up this morning at 4 a.m. to watch over Ariel, and then to watch my wife wake up sick, and allowing myself the opportunity to make her breakfast, to do everything I can to make sure she's ready for work, because she was still going in, makes me feel good knowing that I have the energy and that I'm halfway over my sickness to be able to help her. So for some of you out there that are starting a relationship or starting a new foundation at a home, it works very well if you work together as a team. I'm not going to lie, it's not perfect, it's not easy. There are daily struggles, there are challenges, there are days when you're going to argue, there are days when you're going to fight, but you have to learn to forgive. You have to learn to put things aside You have to learn to compromise, and you must do everything in your power to never forget why you ended up where you are. And that's because of love. That's because of friendship. That's because of respect, trust, and honesty. It is a very hard thing to do. It is a very hard thing to try to stay as perfect as you can. Because again, none of us are perfect. But one thing is for sure. If you love the person, if you respect the person, it is very easy to be honest. It is very easy to do all that you can to make that person feel that they're loved and that they are wanted and they are there for you and you're there for them. And that's really all the message that I needed to project today. Why did I make it short and sweet? Because you really can't get any more detailed than that. You really can't get any more obvious than that. So today, on this work day, as you go home or as you're on your break, text your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband. Text them and tell them you're thinking of them. Ask them if there's anything they can do that you can do for them to make their day a little bit easier. And never forget to use those 3 most important words. When you go to bed, when you wake up, I love you. And never forget to say, I missed you. And always ask each other, how was work today? For Have Faith, Let It Begin, my name is Angel. God bless you. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, my love. You know, we're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day.